So today we're going to learn new vocabulary. Alex is a good speaker of English. He has already been here for a year, therefore he has to learn new vocabulary that's not simple vocabulary. He already knows farm animals and the kitchen and the house objects and how to speak to people on a day-to-day basis and school topics. So we're going to make this one a little bit more challenging for you rather than just a regular English language learner who might be just starting. So the purpose of this is to learn vocabulary in its context. So sometimes we isolate vocabulary words and we learn that specific word, but we don't understand how to use it, what other words are similar to it, or what it really means. We just kind of learn its translation and we call it good. So today we're going to try to not isolate the word specifically. We're going to learn about it first in context, then we're going to kind of figure out what does it mean, etc. So today I'm going to give you this article, and it's from the New York Times, and it only has a few paragraphs on it. So you're going to read through it and underline or circle the words that you don't understand. Okay?
Okay.
So any word that you don't understand, underline or circle it. And be honest with yourself if you don't understand it.
Okay.
Because oftentimes I know we skip over words, but if you don't understand it, be honest with yourself and underline it. So the words that are in this article, Alex, you continue, are meant to already have been learned words. So words that he already should have in his vocabulary. He's probably heard it through academics, other people, but it also uses other words that we're not used to using. So that's kind of dependent upon your student's level. That also gives you a chance to see what they've already learned, what they already know, so you're not teaching what they already know, and you get them out of that zone of proximal development? ZDP. ZDP. ZPD. One of those. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now that you have a few words on your list that you don't understand, write them on the back. So write them down here on the back of this paper, the 3 words, because that's what it looks like, 3 words that you didn't understand, and then we're going to look them up in the dictionary. So write down the words first so you already know what they are. Perfect. So we are going to use dictionary.com, an app, because we don't have an actual dictionary in our household, but it works the same. So first, Alex, you're going to look up the word in the dictionary and write the definition down that you find. Oh, first of all, sorry, before you start, will you share the words that were difficult for you?
Okay. Flummoxed.
Flummoxed.
Flummoxed. Pitch. Vying.
Perfect.
Flummox. To bewilder, confound, or confuse.
So in your own words, what does flummoxed mean? Like to flummox.
Make something confusing.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Go ahead and write that down. In your own words, what you said. And now switch over to the thesaurus to see what are some similar words to that.
Buffalo.
Maybe ones that
disconcert, confound, disconcert, perplex.
Have you heard any of the words? Maybe like puzzle or stump.
Yeah.
Have you heard of those ones before?
Yeah.
Okay, how about you write those ones down because they look familiar to you. Sometimes the synonym words are words that we've probably already heard in some other context. For you, probably day-to-day conversation.
Actually, stump, I never heard stump.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
Throw off? Yeah, I heard it. Throw off. Okay.
Perfect. Now we're going to do the same for the following 2 words, and then we'll go back to the where you found them and try to see if we can then figure it out based on its context.
The word was like pitch in. I don't know if it. Okay. To react or set up. To put. Throwing thing or toss.
So sometimes the dictionary gives us a really good definition. It really helps us understand the word, right? But sometimes we can't find an exact definition that we're looking for. So in that case, let's go back to the part where you found it.
Okay.
Perfect. So it happened to be in the same sentence of the first word. So remember what flummoxed was? That kind of what you...
Like confused?
Okay. So at times I'm...
Confused.
By a student's question, and then all of the other kids at the table pitch in to explain. Okay, so you say the sentence now, filling in the words, and kind of by the context, let's see what that means.
Again, okay. At times, I'm confused by a student's question, and then all the other kids at the table come in to explain.
Okay, yeah. So if this teacher's super confused, or he's super flummoxed, and about a student's question, all the other students pitch in to help. So all the other students give their ideas, or they start talking to explain. That's what pitch in kind of is. So let's read it one more time, but with a new definition for pitch.
Okay. At times, I am confused by a student's question, and then all the other kids at the table come in to explain.
Join in, come in.
Gather in.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. So now there's one more, vying. So how about you look at that one?
Present participle of vie.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Competing, contending.
Okay, yeah. So competing, contending.
Uh-huh.
So that's kind of what you got down. So write it down.
Okay.
And do you know these words that are already
Yeah.
already being used? Okay, perfect. So let's go back to the sentence and have you use another word, like competing.
Okay. There is a school beauty who never leaves her seat. She knows the others compete to be her partner.
So other people are competing to be her partner. They're vying to be her partner. They're wanting to be her partner. Yeah?
Okay.
Perfect. So now that you have these new 3 vocabulary words, flummoxed, pitch in, and vying, I want you to tell me 3 sentences using these words or their synonym.
Okay. I am flummoxed by these words
Okay.
that we just read.
Perfect.
Okay. I was confused and you pitched in to help me.
Perfect. Yes, awesome. That was great.
Okay. I am vying to have an A in the class.
Sure. Yes, awesome. That is how we can learn vocabulary based upon context, because you can kind of see that now, right? When you go back and look at it, you can kind of see what it means, right? And sometimes we're not going to be able to find the phrase in the dictionary. So context clues can help us figure it out. And now you have 3 new words to add to your vocabulary.
Thank you.
Yay!